Let's get into it. Welcome to BiteSized Galaxy. My name's Andrew.
And my name is Emily.
And my name's Andrew. I think the first thing we should address and discuss is this hamster on this table in front of us. He's
a black belt in karate with nunchucks.
He's already shown how proficient he is in karate, which is surprising for a hamster. Most mammals, besides humans, don't do karate well. I don't think they have the mental capacity for it.
He's gotta have a on button somewhere, because he flings his little nunchucks around.
That would be adorable to see.
I'm trying.
The most unsettling part of him, though, is the hand of which is holding the nunchucks is so misshapen and weird. It makes me uncomfortable how weird it is. Because it's supposed to be like a hand wrapped around the nunchucks, but it's so just malformed and weird. It's just awkward. And I'm so violently uncomfortable by it.
It's just like a hole with the stick coming out of it.
Yeah, and then it has this pink little hand wrapped around the hole. It's not good.
Whenever he squishes, oh, his face is so cute whenever he squish it.
That is another,
Squish.
His skull is not sturdy as a skull should be. It's very, you can cave his...
screwed down.
His face can be caved in.
Squish.
But not in a violent, you could punch it and it hurts him. It's just it just smushes in. It just bloop,
I found a
just goes in. Oh?
No, never mind.
I think it might be a switch on the bottom. It looks like one of those.
There's no switch on the bottom.
I don't know, that's weird. Anyway.
There's gotta be one. Curious.
Is there anything in particular you would like to discuss right now?
Well, this hamster reminds me of my Furby that I have at my grandmother's house. And you know how Furbies have a mind of their own?
I've never owned a Furby, but I've seen videos and such of them being possessed.
Well, my Furby has the personality of a teenage gossip girl kind of thing. She's like, OMG girl, TTYL.
So, the stereotype of a teenage girl.
Yes, that is exactly how it talks.
It was made that way? It was programmed into it to talk like that?
Well, you get to develop I feel like you get to develop its personality with how you talk to it. And I got it whenever I was 10 years old or something.
So your 10-year-old mind said to itself, I want this Furby to be, I want it to be time-lasting. I want it to grow with me. So I'll give it the personality of what I'm assuming is a teenage girl.
Actually, before it formed that kind of personality, it was really nice. I kind of wanted it to have that edgy kind of. I wanted it to be edgy.
Oh, everything's better when it's edgy.
Yes. I think there's an edgy personality where it yells and its eyes have a fiery shape. Nope, it has beautiful eyelashes and pretends to talk on the phone all the time.
You know, Emily, you're dressed very edgily right now, I would say. With
Not
your
really.
pastel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt and your My Little Pony tag on your purse. That's it all amalgamates into just an edgy personality. I would that's what I'd call.
Sure. My mom called me emo not too long ago, and I yelled at her, and I was like, Mom, I'm not emo. She's like, fine, you're seen, and I said, that's much better.
Last year, when you're a freshman now, and I'm a sophomore. Last year when I was a freshman, I wanted so hard to be considered emo. I tried my darndest to just be... I bleached my hair and I wore Pierce the Veil t-shirts and such, and looking back on it now, I regret it so much. It's so... I think about it and I'm like, that's not a good personality to identify as emo, because that's just sad.
Emo people are really nice most of the time. Depends.
I would say they're either really nice or they're really mean.
Yeah, there's two different kinds of emo.
There's no real in between with what would be considered emo kids, I think. Like, when I was emo, quote unquote emo, I felt like I was a nice kid because like I was just trying to be happy, you know, to try to chill out and make everyone else happy and just like have a good time. But there are some emo kids who are just like, I think their thought process is, oh, I have to be edgy, and to be edgy, I have to be a jerk, and I have to be mean to everyone.
That's not my kind of edgy.
That's not like conducive to being like a good person. So that's why I feel like a lot of emos are like they get a bad rep.
Mm-hmm.
And also because it's just not a good like a good style.
Yeah, my dad doesn't approve of emos, really. I mean, my mom told me that I was a scene kid, and my dad was like, "What's a scene kid mean? What's that mean?"
I still don't understand like the difference between the two. Like,
well, I was confused too at first, so I looked it up. A scene kid wears more colors, while a emo person wears more black and like skulls, broken hearts and stuff. A scene kid wears what I'm wearing with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and my Little Pony.
honestly, like I appreciate your shirt so much because I'm like an avid fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I loved it whenever I was really little. I haven't seen any of the new stuff, but I really loved watching the little cartoons and stuff.
I've heard like very like many good things about like the new show that's on Nickelodeon. The with like I don't like the animation on it though. Honestly,
Yeah, their
it's
faces
a little
look like balloons.
yeah, it's a little weird. It's like weirdly smooth and just kind of like weird shapes. Man, I don't know where to go from there. So we can go into.
We can go on about my Little Pony.
Do you watch My Little Pony?
Yes, all the time.
I don't. I've never understood the appeal of the show. What do you like about it?
I like. Well, there is background characters that are based off of people from movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a Severus Snape. His name is Professor Flintheart. There is a Doctor Who reference. There's several of them, in fact. There's Dr. Hooves and Derpy Pony, which is technically his Rose, but there's another Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite pony would probably be DJ Pone 3 or Fluttershy. Fluttershy, she's awesome.
What was the first one?
DJ Pone 3.
Who? Why? What is his? What is?
It's a she.
What's her deal? I'm sorry. What is she? What is she all about?
She is. Well, everybody suspects her to be mute because she never seems to talk in any of the scenes. She just keeps her mouth shut and like nods her head. And she has her headphones on all the time. She's just like jamming out.
Oh, she's like a DJ. Huh?
Yeah.
What is? Back to like the Doctor Who reference you mentioned. Do you watch Doctor Who?
I used to. My parents would always watch it without me because I watched the series on Netflix whenever I was living with my grandmother. So whenever I was with my grandmother, they would watch it without me.
Okay. So, as like a former Doctor Who fan, I have a question that I've never understood, like of Doctor Who and like the Doctor. Why? Like, I guess why is the series called Doctor Who? But the Doctor is not referred to as Doctor Who. Why is that? I've never understood that.
It's because nobody knows his real name. Nobody knows it. Though he does have a wife, apparently, and he made out with his little accomplice Rose too, and I'm like, but you have a wife, apparently. So
okay. So the title of the series just comes from the question, Doctor Who?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yes.
Well, I think we have to wrap up. I think we have to go. I think this has been good.
Yes.
This has been BiteSized Galaxy with Andrew signing off. And Andrew and Emily. Andrew and Emily
Yes.
signing off.